tonight I'm going to be making a nice little appetizer that my son has requested. It's kind of late, but this is a special occasion, so I'm going to show you how to make gluten-free mozzarella sticks right here in my kitchen that a lot of people like to order when they go out for dinner. And as you know, if you're on a gluten-free diet, you normally can't order this in a restaurant, so this is a really keep it super simple recipe that everybody likes that's tried it, and I know you're going to like it, so let me show you the ingredients that we're going to be using to make these really good, yummy mozzarella sticks. Alright? Okay, we're going to need a pot of some sort. I have a Dutch oven here. We're going to need some tongs to take our mozzarella sticks out with, right there. Also, we're going to be adding some peanut oil to our pot here. Just makes everything taste really good. Add in our oil. We have about close to half a bottle of peanut oil that we're going to add into our pot here. It's not going to be a whole lot excess, probably a couple inches of oil that you want in your pot, nothing extreme. Generally when you're breading, as you know, most whatever's left of the oil really has to be thrown out. Least amount as possible. You might have to add a little more as you go. Alright, that's looking good. Got our heat on medium. Paper towels here right next to my stove so that I don't mess everything up. What we'll be using for our recipe are 3 eggs. We're going to take those 3 eggs and put them in this bowl. In this bowl here we have 1 cup of crushed cornflakes, which is equivalent to a half a cup, and then we also have 1/2 cup of our all-purpose gluten-free flour. For our spices, we'll be using a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I have a half a teaspoon of onion powder here in this other container, and I also have a half a teaspoon of granulated garlic, and I also have a half a teaspoon of our sea salt. Lastly, we're going to be needing some mozzarella sticks. So we're going to be needing some mozzarella cheese, and I just bought a 12-pack of Happy Farm string cheese, and that works really good. So our oil's starting to heat up, so in goes our eggs. 3 eggs in this bowl here. Basically a breading station. Breading station consists of basically eggs and flour. Alright, now next we have our flour. And if you're not on a gluten-free diet, then you can just use whatever flour you want to bread these guys up. I think in goes our teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of our onion powder, our granulated garlic, and our sea salt. Combine real well. Oh, and the other thing we have here is some gloves. Wear gloves, you don't get your hands all messy, and it's a really nice, beautiful thing to have gloves when you're breading anything, pretty much. Alright, so we'll just put our egg mixture right next to these paper towels. Well, a key point here is that you don't want to catch anything on fire, so if you're using a gas stove, be careful with your paper towels. Now we put our flour in right next to our egg mixture. You really want to be organized. I'll put my gloves on. I'll wear 2 gloves here, 1 on each hand. Alright, we want to get this oil cranking. When we put our mozzarella stick in here with breading on it, we want to make sure that it's going to start cooking right away. We don't want to have it just sitting there doing nothing, and if the oil is not hot enough, the breading might just become soggy, and that'll be about it. So we don't want to have that happen. In fact, I have a thermometer here that we can pop in real quick. Going up fast. Alright, so for French fries, you're going at about 260 degrees. For our mozzarella sticks, that would be good. Alright, we're at about 260, so we'll take our thermometer out. Go ahead and start breading these up. Oh, and by the way, make sure you have a plate ready to go. Taking these out, I need to grab a plate real quick. Pop on a couple of paper towels. Take our mozzarella stick, pop it in our egg, spin it around, come on over in our breading flour. Here it goes. And I like to kind of double bread mine because we love breading. So back it goes in the egg. And this is a little bit messy, but it's not too bad. Just take your time and don't stress out. In the flour again we go. In it goes. Okay, next. We'll just continue this process until we're all done. And the flour. Smells really good. I love the smell of this peanut oil. It's been about, alright. Might have been 2 minutes and it's done already. You usually get 6 for about $7. Another one. Okay, we'll just continue this process and I'll see you back. Alright, turn my heat down so I'm in the burn. Okay, here we go. Wow, these look really good. They're crunchy, they're crispy. I haven't tried one yet, but I'm getting ready. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut a little bit of my napkin off around my plate, just so when I take a photo, it's going to look really nice. plate a little bit. Doesn't that look really yummy? I'm going to look for some marinara sauce now, and if I don't have marinara, I'll just be using some pizza sauce. Anything works well. You can even use ranch dressing on here, barbecue sauce, whatever you like. Wow, yummy. Right, so there we have it, gluten-free mozzarella sticks. They took about maybe 2 minutes at the most to fry up in our peanut oil. Okay, and we also have some marinara sauce. Because it'll be a hard choice. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try one of these. Oh, these just kind of melt in your mouth and have any problems with the mozzarella going all over the place or exploding, so it's good. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice night.